You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, YNR fans. It is Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your weekly Young and the Restless prediction edition for the CBS soap opera. As always, all of my predictions are based on confirmed and official spoilers that the network issues, plus stuff that we've recently seen happening on YNR. I'm excited to share these with you. As always, I look forward to your comments, whether you agree, disagree, have a totally different idea. Drop that in the comments. I love them all. Please click subscribe if you haven't already. And now let's jump in. I've got 5 prediction, one about Tucker and Audra, one about Jordan and Seth. I've got Nate and Audra, Claire and Nikki and Amanda, and Devon and Abby. All right, here we go. Number 1. I think Tucker McCall is going to break Audra Charles's heart. Until this past week, I really didn't know if she had a heart to be broken, but you are going to see on Monday some super duper sweet scenes between Audra and Tucker. And the spoilers for Monday say that she really opens up and lets herself get close to Tucker. Like they are acting like they're in love. I don't know if she is still running her little plot, her little con on him or not, because she legit seems like she is falling and he is going overboard to woo her. But then on Monday at the GCAC, he comes back to his room alone and he finds Ashley Abbott sitting there waiting on him. She is spiraling out. She is hearing voices in her head. She's driving erratically. She's just all over the place. On Tuesday, Ashley and Tucker are arguing, but I do suspect that if Ashley is really having a for real breakdown, a serious mental health crisis, which seems like what is happening, I do suspect that Tucker might ditch Audra and go running after Ashley again, trying to make things right. And that would absolutely break Audra's heart. All right, my second prediction, I think Jordan Howard might hitch a ride with Seth, the AA sponsor. So next week, we have Seth getting an invitation to drive his drunk self out to the ranch. I think Nikki should have asked if he was sober and told him to take an Uber, but she tells security that he's going to come there. At first, he was going to meet her at Crimson Lights, but Victor put the kibosh on that and said, "You're not leaving the house, you're grounded," you know, all that good stuff. So when Seth gets invited to the ranch, Jordan is over the moon. I'm pretty sure she's going to go along. So in this week's promo that we saw the next week on promo and spoilers for Monday, February 19th, we have Seth heading out to the ranch. It won't happen on Monday. It'll happen on Tuesday. I just think Jordan might like hide in the back seat of his car. You know, I don't think she'd get in the trunk, but I do think she might stow away. That way she can try to get to Nikki, sneak her off the ranch, something like that. Spoilers for Tuesday say that Nikki falls into a trap. It's got to be Jordan's trap. All right. My third prediction, I think Nate Hastings might catch Audra when she falls. Again, I definitely think Tucker is going to break Audra's heart because Tucker's a heartbreaker. I don't think he's changed. If you look back at his history, even before the Trevor St recast when Stephen Nichols was in the role, he was just a cad. He was a cheater. He was a Lothario. He was a ladies' man. Yeah. And I do think Audra is letting herself open up to him, which I think is a terrible, terrible mistake because he cannot be trusted. And Nate he's worried about her and he's attracted to her. So the spoilers this is based on happened February 20th. And it says Nate gives Audra some unasked for advice. I think he's very worried about her and worried what Tucker is going to do. And I think that he thinks she is tougher than she really is. And for some reason, she is giving him obvious damsel in distress vibes. I don't think she sees herself as a damsel in distress, but Nate seems to be picking up on that. Maybe it's turning him on. I'm excited about the two of them being together. And wouldn't they make pretty babies? I mean, oh my gosh, they would be gorgeous. They would be absolutely gorgeous because they both are just, I think, two of the best looking people on Young and the Restless. All right, I digress. My fourth prediction, I think Amanda Sinclair might read Devon Hamilton and Abby Newman for filth while she is in town. So in the spoilers, there's a promo with Amanda Sinclair. She's back at Chancellor Winters. She is siding with Billy Abbott and Jill Abbott about the name change. I was so hoping that Amanda Sinclair was coming back to facilitate the firing of Daniel Romalotti and Heather Stevens, those dirty, dirty cheaters. But it looks like she isn't coming back at the same time as Lily. Maybe she will come back also when Lily comes back. That's what I'm just hoping, because I want her to do that severance paperwork, but I don't think they deserve any severance pay. So anyway, she is back for this name change, hoo-ha, whatnot, kind of lame story. Anyway, she is happily looking to side with Billy and Jill and stick it to Devon. And then the spoilers for Wednesday, February 21st say that Abby Newman gets a painful reminder of her past. I am fine with Amanda Sinclair just walking up on Abby, wherever Abby is, whether she's at Society, whether she's at Chancellor Winters, and just telling her she's cheating, trash, and she deserves whatever happens with Devon. I mean, Devon is kind of a repeat cheater. So, statistically, plus the fact that Abby cannot have a functional relationship for very long. She is a relationship train wreck. So I hope Amanda just tears into Abby, tears into Devon. I am absolutely there for it. All right, my fifth and final prediction for Young and the Restless, this week's prediction edition. I think that Claire Howard may spiral over this new attack on Nikki. So this past week, we have Claire. She's just doing so well. She's still in the psych ward at the hospital. They're in Genoa City, and Victoria's been coming to see her. Victor came to see her last week, and Victor basically wants her to help with him and his Jordan plot, and he wanted her to get word to Jordan, but then Jordan has beaten him to the punch by enacting her own plot. And I feel like when Nikki falls into her trap and then Claire inevitably hears about it, I think she's going to blame herself and feel really guilty, and I think she might definitely kind of spiral and start to feel like she doesn't deserve any good things in her life. The spoilers surrounding this are Monday the 19th. Nikki invites Seth to the ranch when he is already with Jordan. Obviously, Jordan is going to make her move. Tuesday the 20th, Nikki is lured into a trap. Thursday the 22nd, Victor has a plan to help her. And by Friday the 23rd, Victoria is worried that Claire will have a setback. And yeah, I agree that she probably will. All right, those are all of our Y&R predictions. I cannot wait to read your comments. Drop those below. Definitely click subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure and come back soon, because we are here talking Y&R 7 days a week. And as always, it is Belynda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.